Cool, guys. So now I'm going to go over how to connect your phone to your Bluetooth using the infotainment screen, as well as the functions that come with that. So simply go to the communication. When you click on communication, it's going to ask you if you haven't connected a device already. If you want to connect a device, we'll of course click connect, and we will hit continue. And one more time, you're going to need to click it to click pair from device. And now you'll see this Bluetooth pairing. From there, you can go to your phone, and whether it's Apple or Android, I use Apple myself, but you can go to your system settings, click on your Bluetooth, and what you will see is under the other devices tab, it will pop up with Mazda. When you click on Mazda there, now it will ask for a confirmation of both passcodes. You'll have to click the pair on your phone, and then it will ask you if you'd like to allow your contacts and favorites to sync. You can click allow, and therefore it will show you all of your contacts onto the screen there as you're using your Bluetooth. From there, you will be able to return back to the home screen and go into communication, where you'll have access to everything from your favorite contacts that you can actually set by using the favorites button down below, as well as call history, so you can call back recent people, especially if they're not in your contacts but they've recently called you while you were on the road. You can quickly go back to your call history and contact them from there. You also have your contacts, where you can see your entire list of people that you know, as well as an old school dial pad if you actually remember everybody's phone number, that kind of resembles a little rotary phone to go back and forth. And then finally, in communication settings, you can add extra devices from here. You can change things like the incoming calls that come through, notify the phone when you're connecting to the vehicle. Lots of different ways that you kind of customize this to how it works for yourself. Change the ringer for yourself and the volume of it all, how it displays certain things. All of that stuff is right here, and at the very bottom is your emergency assistance call. Now what this will do is, if you enable it, should you get into an accident and your phone not be accessible to you, it will give you through the voice command system if you would like to call emergency services to notify them of where you are and that you were in a collision. Again, in the worst case scenario that might happen, but it is a nice safety feature to be able to have. Moving on to your entertainment menu. So your entertainment menu, obviously with all of your music settings, it will always go to whatever radio station you have already you were on last. But if you ever want to go into your menu, simply press down on the button, and then you'll have access to everything from your source list, your FM, AM radio, Sirius XM satellite radio, Pandora and Bluetooth, both of your USBs, as well as to just turn the audio off entirely should you want to. Down a little bit further is your favorite setting. And so if you ever want to set your radio station as a favorite, you simply press and hold your favorites, the favorite button down beside the HMI commander, right there, the little star, and it will set that as your favorite. So when you go into your favorites, it will be preset in there. Going back, you do also have a station list, so what it will automatically do is it'll find all of the radio stations in the area that don't have any white noise and automatically update your station list, so you can quickly scroll through without having to go through all of the dead air. And then finally, over to the tuner controls. So this is your regular scan, where it will just keep searching for the closest radio station, as well as to go forward and backward through your favorites. And then finally, a manual tuner, so you can manually set whatever radio station you're looking for the old-fashioned way. And then things like your FM settings will let you disconnect and connect to HD radio if you live in a city that has that available, as well as the live event mode. So what that does is it basically changes your audio so that it is set for things like live events, and just it's tuned a little bit differently compared to the other sound settings that you might regularly have. And finally, you have your audio settings. So adjusting things like your bass, your treble, where you want the sound to really kind of focus on, if you'd prefer it to be the driver's seat or all the passengers. Fader, so you can bring it forward and backwards, and balance to bring it left and right. The Bose stereo mode. So in the Bose stereo mode, you can actually change how the sound is actually kind of being amplified throughout the vehicle, as well as your Bose center point. So again, that will also help really kind of create exactly where you want majority of the sound to be focused on. And then the Bose Audio Pilot is part of the Bose system. It's more commonly known as your auto leveling, and what that will do is, as you pick up speed or slow down, it will adjust the volume of your stereo to account for the change in speed and obviously the change in wind and road noise as you're driving.
Now, mention the fact that Mazda 3s not equipped with the Bose stereo system have a fully customizable equalizer with settings available to preset and configure as you see fit.
I almost feel like you should just cut yourself in saying way to hijack that one.